Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Halle Bailey, DDG, and Omarion, you guys. So first things first, DDG, he is in Hawaii. That's what the Hawaiians used to say when I was there. They're like, it's Hawaii. Mahalo, aloha, mahalo, mahalo. I miss Hawaii, y'all. I need a trip back. So I was supposed to go to Maui, and I need to go. And I missed out on a whole bunch of stuff. So I gotta make that move, y'all. I need a Hawaii trip bad. But not the trip that DDG's on. So DDG is there with another content creator by the name of Wendy Ortiz, I believe, and he was getting on the internet. He was mad at India Love, and this is what, you know, he did a whole stream, y'all, because remember what went viral was India Love twerking on DDG at the Kaisenat AMP party, right, with all the AMP people, you know, Agent Zero, all those people, right, Duke Dennis. So there was a lot of backlash India Love received. People were pulling up her receipts, like her with the game, her with other rappers, and her past, and all of this and all of that, because these are the same men that allege that they want a high-value woman, right? And so people were like, this is kind of contradictory or whatever. So this goes viral. India Love doesn't know why she's getting all this hate. DDG tries to defend her and stick up for her, this and that. India Love says, you know, only God can judge her, and da-da-da-da-da. So I guess they thought it was a great idea to release the footage of India Love also twerking on Duke Dennis. And then that just caused a whole nother thing, because people were calling her 304. People were shaming her and everything else. And they were like, this doesn't make the situation better. You know? So then she comes out, she's like, you know, listen, looky here, I'm single, da-da-da-da-da. DDG comes out, he's like, I'm just trying to do content. Y'all are preventing me from doing content with women. Y'all are becoming parasocial, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all won't let me live. Y'all won't let me live, and now that's going to affect my relationship with female content creators. He's done this spiel before. Not Duke Dennis. DDG has the same talking points in his live streams, you guys. The same talking points. Anytime he's with a female content creator, he does the same thing. He does the same spiel. Y'all are being parasocial. Y'all are going to prevent me from working with females in the future. But then shows up with another female. Make it make sense? Why do people keep falling for this? So now he is diminishing the India Love content and saying that they're both single, nobody's in a relationship, we're just doing this for entertainment. So my question is, because your guys' target audience is the younger crowd, right? It is the younger crowd, the Kaisenat crowd, right? The youngins, right? So basically you're saying you want to cater content to them that's fake, to children. Make it make sense. You want to cater fake content to your audience, but then flip it around and get mad at the audience when they take it seriously. Like what are we doing? Because in real life, a lot of this stuff that y'all doing, it isn't on full display like this, isn't on stream like this. So that's why people are like, okay, how can you have a significant other if this is how you're moving? Even Kaisenat's not moving like this, and he's got a girlfriend. Like, make it make sense. This is why you had Halle Bailey upset with you in those text messages, DDG, because this is the type of content that you were doing with other females. It's not like, oh, we're just going to do like a prank or do this or do that. No, you're having full-on trips to Mexico with women, full-on trips to Hawaii with women. Oh, by the way, that conflicts with you desperately needing HALLE in Los Angeles County, considering you're not in Los Angeles County. Make it make sense. So, nonetheless, he did all that ranting and raving as he was reviewing and reacting to India Love and Duke Dennis at the pool party and all this and that, and he's trying to pretend that he's upset and playing Neo songs so sick and all this and all of that. And I'm just like, when is this gonna stop? Like y'all were feeling it when people were bigging you up, but then once people pulled receipts on India Love, now all of a sudden y'all want to act like y'all don't have no clue. Oh, we were just single, we were just creating content. You knew what this was going to do. You were trying to make it seem like you're cool, calm, collected. You moved on. You could live your life, all this and that, without Halle Bailey, and it backfired. Like let's just call it what it is. So now we got to talk about somebody else that wanted to add commentary to the DDG and Halle Bailey situation, and that is none other than Omarion, you guys. So we're going to, because again, everybody was in, out for the BET Awards this weekend, and he said the following. So he said he wants DDG and Halle Bailey to remember how they used to feel about each other amidst their custody battle. The problem is there's too many people in DDG's ear, and DDG has started all of this. Omarion gives his thoughts about the ex-couple's dispute while speaking with TMZ. Omarion, who has two children with April Jones and is familiar with relationship issues, expressed the importance of being respectful. Time heals, he said. I think it is important to always remain respectful and understand y'all basically went 100 with creating something. Although they aren't seeing eye to eye now, Omarion suggested that they recall how they used to feel. Just remember how you used to love each other. It's important, he added. On June 4th, as we know, DDG filed that emergency motion. See, this is even coming from Complex, y'all. DDG filed an emergency motion to prevent Bailey from taking their son HALLE out of the country, claiming that the singer posed an imminent emotional and psychological risk to their child. That was the whole point, you guys. And DDG's attorney had the audacity to come out and try to say, "Oh no, that's not what it is. You guys are spreading misinformation." No, that's what it was, because it was a couple of days before Halle was slated to go to Italy. That was why you waited nearly a month after Halle was granted temporal, physical, and sole legal custody of HALLE. You weren't concerned about the child. You were concerned about the fact that a couple days before she had her big movie role with Will Packard in Italy, that you wanted to try to block her back. You wanted to try to block a space for her peace and for her happiness, which is her child, HALLE, and wanted to try to intervene and cause chaos, and it backfired. So now y'all are trying to reinvent history, rewrite the narrative. It wasn't that. It was, he filed for a restraining order too. Right? That was the nature of it. No. The nature was the emergency order to block Halle Bailey from taking HALLE out of the country, and that HALLE needed to be in Los Angeles County. Meanwhile, per Halle's own statements, DDG is not even going to be here as he's physically in Hawaii. But Omarion, this is the stuff Omarion, daggone well, DDG, this is the part I don't like. DDG has been dragging Halle on his live streams for months. He has been dragging her, calling her out her name, getting to a point where he wasn't saying her name, but if you say my baby mama, who else are we talking about here? If you're saying my ex, who else are we talking about here? If you're trying to put on, the bat signal for the manosphere and say, she's not trying to let me see my kid, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Who are we talking about? See, y'all want to ignore all of the gaslighting, all of the innuendos, all of the shade that DDG has been throwing Halle's way all these months since they broke up. All these months since they broke up, DDG has been throwing all types of slick shade to Halle Bailey, sometimes saying her name, sometimes not, coming out with the diss record and everything else, and y'all want to act like y'all didn't hear it. Y'all didn't hear it at all. Y'all got ear infections. Y'all are deaf. Y'all didn't hear any of that, right? Y'all didn't hear any of what DDG was saying. Now, all of a sudden, all y'all want to come out the woodworks all of a sudden once HALLE filed her DV restraining order and requested for sole legal custody and everything else because DDG had been out of control. And once again, y'all don't say nothing about the picture of the bruises on Halle Bailey's arms. Y'all are on the mute challenge on that. But now you want to paint her as this monster, as this ABUSER that the judge didn't agree with. The judge didn't agree with because if so, HALLE would be in Los Angeles County and not in Italy. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. But none of the less, y'all. That is it, and that is all for this video. What do you think of Omarion's commentary saying that there needs to be respect when DDG has been doing nothing but disrespect? Like, I'm just trying to make it compute. I'm just trying to make it make sense, and it's not making sense. The math is not mathing because I feel like y'all don't got the whole story because all y'all are seeing is just these court filings. Y'all not seeing what has led up to the court filings, which is a big part of DDG's mouth. He won't shut up about HALLE and everything else. And his family wouldn't shut up about HALLE and everything else. And even after she filed those papers in May, they still wouldn't shut up. They were calling her a liar. They were calling her everything but the child. Like it was just a lot. So now everybody's trying to act like, oh, you know, that they should work this out. It should be amicable, da-da-da-da-da. Being amicable was the fact that HALLE did not put DDG on child support the moment the child was born. Like, I don't understand why she didn't. Maybe she was thinking since they were both rich, it didn't matter. But you're not about to be treating people any old kind of way. And then if you're footing the bill for all the stuff for the baby anyways, like it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. And y'all never ended up getting married. Y'all ended up never, you know, making this thing a thing. So nonetheless, he should have been on child support. So now y'all have to go through the courts. He's up here bragging that y'all got to do nothing for the courts because she thought y'all were getting married. Now, that was her mistake, right? But nonetheless, we knew better. We knew this was going to happen, unfortunately. But all we can do now is what's best for HALE. And unfortunately, the behavior of DDG, his friends, and his entourage, and his third-party people that are just bigging up him because they want the access, they want the clout, they want the money. It's not translating well. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.